Okay guys, today I'm going to do a review on some things that happened on my last trip hunting up in the Sierras, and the pack got so heavy I went up to 70 pounds, which is the maximum, and I didn't know that was the maximum, but one of the straps broke on the shoulder, and luckily it broke down at the bottom. So what I did is I just looped it through the plastic frame and tied it, and it worked. So I got out of there okay. But I learned some things. First of all, if I want to go hunting, no fishing gear. So a little rotten thing which weighs a few pounds, it's out. The bow saw, even though it's very good for camping and cutting, branches, and if you're going to work on a deer or whatever, it's still heavy. I've been using my little scale here, and I've been deducting weight. This is another 2 pounds. Okay, my Ontario knife, which I used to have strapped to the top, very good knife for camp, and you can see I used it, but still it's extra weight. Throw that out. Then I have this other knife. This is a homemade knife. Very nice. With a new sheath I have made. This thing also weighs the same as the Ontario, which is let me see real quick. A pound 0.4. Well, the expensive lighter that I paid $40, and it's supposed to be good for high winds. I don't know where I put it, but I think I must have thrown it in the water somewhere, because in high altitude and cold temperatures it did not work. You know what did work? This little cheap things, the Vic, which weighs nothing. So these are coming, the other one out. And then the axe also, that I usually left it in the vehicle, and I'll probably will take it, but not on my pack, because you need sometimes something around the other main camp. Anyways, then I went to the other extreme and I bought these. These are coming back because I'm going to show you why. I'm going to do a little demonstration. I bought these instead for cutting branches instead of the big saw, and I think these will do the job a lot better. They're light, and you can still put an extra blade here if you want to cut bone in a deer, and you can use another one like this for wood. So I have a branch here that I've been wanting to cut, and I'm going to do a little demo on this little wire, which is not the best and also hurts your knuckles. And this thing, let me turn the camera around, and let's see if we can get a shot of that. I got a dead oak tree back here, and I want to shoot that. I want to cut that branch. Got the ladder set up and everything. And I've used this wire before. It works, but it's very hard on the knuckles, and it binds. Get some of the stuff out of here. See, you want to cut a branch somewhere. This is what you deal. This is what you got to do. And it does cut. As you can see, it starts to bind, and that's very hard on your knuckles. I don't care how strong you are, pretty soon you have no knuckles left. So this is not really a survival. This is more like lightweight. So I'm going to go this way, and let's try it. Oh, and another thing, let's say you get hurt, you fell. Like last year, my friend tripped on a rock, almost lost his teeth. He hit his face on the ground and hit the scope on the rifle. Let's say you get hurt. Let's say you put out a shoulder, or you can't use your hands or your arms to do the wire cutter. So let's say you have one arm. This is what you do. Well, let's say that the branch is not swinging like that. there. Okay, I just noticed something. I'm using a metal cutter. It's not the rip blade. With the rip blade, I would have been done already. So that's the lesson for today. Let me turn this around. Okay, now also what happened was that this thing was so heavy on my shoulders that when I got to my camping area that I wanted to go, and this is in the bow season, so I couldn't even draw my bow. That's how bad it was. So there was a slight change. I went out. Oh, also, I'm not carrying more water. I'm taking the filter. There's streams. There's no reason to carry water. That's also heavy. So that's another pound or two of weight. And I went out and bought a smaller backpack at the Badlands, 2200, and I just put my tent on top, and this should be sufficient for bow hunting for one day, maybe two. I'm not going to stay a week or anything. The other one is for longer stay, and that will save my back and my neck, my shoulders, everything, so I can actually draw the bow and shoot a deer. So, and then the last step on reducing weight is actually reducing weight. So I already lost 8 pounds. I want to lose another maybe 10 by the time mid-season, and I'll be in better shape. I can carry the weight that I have here now, which is 37 pounds. I just checked it. It's 37 pounds with no water, and I still have the gun to carry and such. So we're looking at 50, but it's not 70. 50 I can do. With the food, it's already here. Everything is here except the little tent, which only weighs 2 pounds. Rifle's about 6, and the ammo, you throw another 10 on top. So that's it. No camping big knife. I only got my skinning knife, and I also have a super light knife by Gerber. Folding knife made by Gerber. It's got the little zipper cut here. I think that's what they call it, for skinning, and it's super light. This thing is, come on, 2.5 ounces. Not even half a pound. It's nothing. 2.5 ounces. So you have to minimize extra stuff that you don't need. Weight. I also minimized the poncho. I went and got a raincoat, which is light, super light, and poncho weighs too much. I went and got, it's expensive though, this thing. It's about maybe not even a pound, and it's just a jacket that goes over your clothing. So that's what you got to do to be able to pack in and not kill yourself like I almost did. 70 pounds. In fact, I was so out of shape and so sore that there was a hiker in the area, and I unpacked some of the stuff and gave it to him. He helped me take it out. And another thing I forgot to mention, when I got the pack all loaded up, I had it at a perfect weight, and then I got cocky and I said, I can take some more stuff, and I went out and got a little TV with a DVD player so I can watch something, because I was going to stay for 5 days, and I took a couple of magazines, and, you know, I got stupid. I said, let me take all this. Well, you know what, that almost killed me. 70 pounds doing 3 miles in the mountains, almost 9,000 feet high. I wouldn't suggest it. I'm not that young anymore. So that's it. Keep it light, keep it safe. That's my deal. And this is new. I'm going to test this to filter the water, and I might do a review on how many liters. This is the fast one. I forgot the name of it, but this thing flows pretty fast. Boom, boom. Filters water. All right. See ya.